Okay, I'm back again. Um, this time, what I'm going to talk about is research. I mentioned it briefly in one of my writing tips that you need to do research. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this. I'm recording this, and then I'm going to add to it a series of images of various books, articles, and images that I collected and used to build a genre for myself, a world. It's called world building, and I spent a couple years doing it because I actually started writing the world at the same time as I was doing the collecting, but I got more focused as I went along and found, more materials. Anyway, the world I'm going to show you revolves around several things. One, the belief that the world is hollow, which sounds pretty nutso. But when you see some of the books and articles and stuff that I'm going to show in the slides, you'll see that there's a lot of people who took it seriously. As a matter of fact, one very, very famous admiral, Byrd, as a matter of fact, believed it to be true and claims that he actually went inside of our planet and he saw dinosaurs and all kinds of stuff. When that happened, it was during World War II, when Hitler was also looking to enter inside of our planet because, in theory, from everything that I've researched, he actually believed there were giants living inside of our planet, and he believed he was in communication with them, and he wanted to go inside and visit with them and gain their powers. Evidently, they had powerful weapons and flying saucers and all that good stuff. There have been movies made about that. I think I got a couple slides that show that thing. They've made fun of it, but the reality was that Hitler really was into that. He really believed the Earth was hollow, and he spent millions of dollars and thousands of troops searching the Antarctic and the poles for holes into our planet. And evidently, the United States believed it was true too, to some degree, because we sent in troops and the Navy and the Air Force to investigate what the Nazis were up to. And evidently, they had some kind of base or bases hidden under the pole. And I don't know if we ever found them. I haven't found any research that indicates that. But then, of course, the United States hides a lot of things. And so we may not know until 1,000 years from now. Who knows? But there was a lot of factual stuff gathered from Byrd's expedition. And then there's stuff that Hitler's mentioned. Also, there's a lot of texts, a lot of books written about the interior of the planet. One was written by James Michener called Shangri-La. He believed there were this group of people whose origin is very similar to the Hollow Earth, who lived hundreds of years and had very advanced souls. And the same thing was applied to a city called Agartha. And Agartha is supposed to be inside of our planet. I don't know if it is or not. Actually, recent science developments have shown that there's a layer inside of our planet where life could exist. And so we can't rule that out. Also, as many of you who read the books on multi-dimensions and parallel worlds know, it doesn't have to be on our physical world to exist inside of our world. It could be in a parallel world that exists inside of our own. And that if our vibration changed and we entered into that other dimension, it would be real for us. So anyway, this is my little spiel on that. I hope you enjoy it and all the slides that are going to go with it. And there's baby again. You want to talk some more? Huh? You want to talk some more? Chirk, a chirk, a chirk. Chirk, a chirk. You like? Huh? Chirk, a chirk, a chirk. No, I guess he's out of chirks.